Hey everybody, so I just finished making my shake for today and I was thinking about you guys and how amazing you have been these last 4 weeks with checking in, with just being on point with our meal plan and the results you guys are getting. You've been one of the most successful and dedicated and committed groups I've ever worked with. And I truly believe it's because we kicked things off right with the meal plans and structuring that for you guys with the grocery shopping and meal prepping. And even in the midst of one of the busiest times of the year for us moms in May, you're still drinking your shake every day. I see you guys getting your workouts in and you're doing your best to eat healthy despite all the crazy busyness of your schedule. And I know it's wild. So I am wanting to talk to you guys about what's next. So this 30-day challenge is wrapping up in the next few days. And what's next, right? You certainly do not want to turn your back on all the good things that you've accomplished so far. And we want to be able to continue working on your goals together. So here's the plan, all right? Are you ready for it? I have an ongoing group where everybody who finishes a 30-day challenge like this with me goes into my ongoing group. And it's called the Live More Life group. Because what I have found is that when you are healthy from the inside out and you are building strength by conquering your weight loss and your fitness goals, you truly start living more life. You don't shy away from going to the pool or the lake or the beach with your kiddos. You know, ladies, you feel a little sexier in front of your husband. You know, you don't mind so much putting on a cuter nightgown. You know where I'm headed with that. You know, you're more confident when you go shopping or when you get dressed to go to church or to an event out in the community. You live more life. You walk around with a little more confidence, a little more mojo. You speak up instead of piping down. So that group really represents people who have conquered one of these 30-day challenges. Their habits are really starting to be solid, but we all still need that support and accountability and encouragement to keep going. So that's what that group is about. And you'll find the link to that group in this post, and you'll be able to click on that and request permission to be added to Live More Life. And that'll let me know to get with you about what your next set of goals are and kind of talk about that with you as I add you to that group. So be sure you look for that link and get added to the group. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit more about the coach opportunity that those of you who joined with a challenge pack may have already done the free coach upgrade. So you're already technically a coach, even though you're not working the business side of things. Others of you may have just ordered your challenge pack as a customer, but you are eligible for the free coach upgrade. Now, why am I talking to you about this? First of all, my goal is not to try to sell you on some sort of network marketing gig where I can make money off you. Hopefully by now you know that that's not my heart. But there are a couple of things that you need to know about that will benefit you. So first and foremost, if you're someone who has been posting in this group, which so many of you have, with your Shakeology, your recipe that you're making for dinner that night for your family, your sweaty picture from your workout talking about how good you feel. Guys, that's all I do as a coach anyway, publicly on social media. So you're already doing what I do as a coach, but you're not getting paid for it. So if you have a desire to get your Shakeology cost covered, and it would really help your family to bring in a little extra money each month to help pay for bills, build up your savings account, maybe take a summer vacation, you know, things like that that are hard for those of us with young families to afford to do, then you might want to consider learning more about coaching and what it involves. Really, all we do is share our own journey publicly on social media and allow other people to watch us get results, watch us feel empowered and motivated, and that inspires people to also step out and take action. It also teaches them that they can trust you and what you're doing because they're watching it work for you. There's no need to be a fitness expert. You do not need to already have a crazy, drastic transformation story. You just simply need to be a work in progress, as you all are. And instead of just posting in our group about your daily activities, you also post that publicly on your wall. And a lot of you are already doing that. A lot of you are already sharing how good you feel on social media, and you've got people cheering you on. That's all we do as coaches. You guys have been encouraging each other in the comment section. That's what I do every single day as a coach. So a lot of you are already doing coaching behaviors but we can help you turn that into something where you can be compensated for having a heart and being an encourager and walking the walk and letting others follow your example. I can teach you how to do that. The second thing, I want to talk to you guys who are really struggling. Maybe you have been one of the ones who's not been checking in as much, and you haven't been able to completely wrap your head around how this all works, fitting this all together with making time for your workouts, taking the time on the weekends to meal prep and go shopping and all that good stuff. And this is going to sound weird to you, but just go with me here. Coaching may be the exact thing that you need to hold yourself accountable. I cannot tell you how many times I would have quit or given up or turned to something else if I had not been a coach. So being a coach for me and leading groups like this, putting myself out there to lead you guys, holds me accountable to always be watching myself. So you guys saw me post that about a week and a half ago. I got super stressed out. I was really down about some things. Our family's trying to move. I have a high school senior graduating. My son, who's a freshman, is really upset about us moving. We've had a lot going on, and I just got really, really down, and I started eating emotionally. I was still eating healthy food, but I was eating too much of it. And I put on a few pounds, and I was feeling disgusting. Watching you guys checking into this group and knowing that I put myself out there as a leader for you got me right back on track. I did the 3-day refresh, got great results, started feeling good again. And I did that for you because I want to be the kind of leader that is worth you following. So if you're someone that struggles with accountability like I have historically, and you quit everything you start, or you never fully dig in and give it your all because it feels overwhelming, I strongly suggest you consider stepping out there as a coach and running your own challenge group for your close friends and your family, because I guarantee you will get better results if you're out there as a leader helping others to get results. I guarantee you it works every time. You can ask any elementary school teacher, and they'll tell you that if you take a kid who's kind of struggling with a concept and you ask them to teach it to another child who really doesn't get it, who's maybe just getting started, that kid who's struggling to understand something, in the process of teaching someone else, actually learns how to do it. Teachers do that all the time. And we are no different than children when it comes to that. So if you are struggling with accountability, I strongly encourage you to step out there, find out about coaching, and ask me how to start your own group. It can just be a few close friends, maybe neighbors, coworkers, people from church that you know. You can set up a private group. I can even help you figure out how to share a meal plan with them. And just do what I'm doing for you, but you step out as the leader and you do it. And I guarantee you your results will go through the roof if you add that extra layer of accountability in there to hold yourself to a higher standard. So if you want more information on the coach opportunity, whether you need income, whether you need extra accountability, or whether you just absolutely are in love with what we do in the groups like this, wherever you fall in that, maybe you just want to get your Shakeology paid for each month. Totally fine, wherever you fall in that spectrum. I'm also giving you guys a link to a free webinar that I did a while back called Get Paid to Work Out. And in that webinar, I give you all the information that you need. My team culture and what we stand for, how we actually earn income as coaches, what that looks like, how that works in our team, different trainings that are available to you, and so on and so forth. So feel free to check that out. And the ball's in your court at this point. I'm not a mind reader, and I won't know what you want to do unless you tell me. So I want you to take the weekend, really think about the past 4 weeks and evaluate yourself and consider what have you done well, what have you been weak about, what have you been strong about, and step back and take a look and ask yourself, what's going to help me move forward? And I encourage you to be courageous, to be bold, to pray about it, and really listen to that still, small, quiet voice in your heart that's nudging you to step out. And whatever that step out is, whether it's continuing in my Live More Life group, working just as you are now in the same way, or if it's learning how to run challenge groups the same way I do, to either cover your shakes, start bringing in income for your family, or to hold yourself more accountable, then I can help you start on that path as well. but I need you to let me know. Otherwise, I'll just remove you from this group and you'll just kind of be gone. So let's not let that happen. You either need to continue as a challenger in my Live More Life group, or you need to continue as a coach and let me teach you how to do that. One way or the other. Don't leave me, because you're amazing and I want you guys to stay together and continue to work together. You've made lifelong friends in this group. That is the most powerful thing about what I do as a coach, is connect with you guys and build relationships and help you build relationships with each other, because that in the end is what allows you to stick with it, to stay accountable, and to stay on course long term. I love you. I'm proud of you. Like I said, you guys have been an incredible group. And, you know, don't leave just yet, you know, because we've got to do our drawing for the Fix8 cookbook at the end of the weekend. I'm going out of town this weekend, so it may be Monday morning before I get to that. But I've definitely loved how much you guys have been checking in this week with your collages. And all your names are going into a drawing for that Fix8 cookbook. So you've got that to look forward to. Have an amazing weekend. Be sure to pull one of the meal plans from this group and do some grocery shopping, do some meal prep, or go use your club, your Beachbody Club account, membership account, and create a new meal plan. There's a video in this group that teaches you how to do that. All right, guys? Talk to you soon, and I can't wait to see what you guys decide to do next.